It's every 3 hours when we had lunch.
Joined your
Please
channel.
stop. I'm gonna throw up.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
This is a gun I'm not used to using.
User joined your channel.
Morrison? Huh? Okay, your mic wasn't working for a second.
I wasn't here.
Hey, Morrison's here? I can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
Ugh. Ma.
Morrison. Morrison.
Oh, it's Ricky.
Morrison. You're not speaking.
I can hear him.
Okay,
Oh,
so
guy!
I hate you. I'm fucking
by I can
you.
hear him, I mean I can't hear him at all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What a turnaround.
Can't hear him hold that cock in his mouth.
I love the heavy.
Hate you.
Morrison getting
You're looking
upgraded
at,
for
huh,
red.
Nerd? What are you looking at?
I'm
Hey, it looks
formally
like I
requesting
did.
a transfer to the Navy.
Upgrade, bro.
Thanks, fam. Now I just need a blue beret to pretend like I'm in the UN.
In the Navy, yes, we can sail the seven seas.
Das ist das Todesunterfien.
That's
And I
Krieg's
can't-
Mariner.
Das ist ein großes
I know
Secret.
my conspiracy theory why we don't have loadouts besides having
Is
low
he
supplies,
white?
so I can't go sights off anyone.
Because I'm
What do you
shit-talking
what do you got in
Morrison.
there?
That makes sense.
No.
I see. Alright, pretty trash.
Morrison speaking the Deutsch.
Fucking the
For Iowa.
Why do I have M240 in?
Deutschland über Wales.
Instantly.
I'm not here.
Yeah, but that ass, I know y'all hear me, so play.
Can't snap my finger anymore.
Yeah.
These assigned teams have to take care of my
Hell.
chat real quick. As you can see, we all have the same loadout. So you can assign people with in mind what roles you want to give to people once you pick the equipment up. But you don't have to yet. Once you buy the equipment, you can tell people who is supposed to switch out the
Giving
weapon
you
or who
stuff.
just grabs more ammo, essentially.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so
Okay.
Waller and Joseph just step out in front of me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, just stand
Trying to
next to
keep
each
you
other. Morrison, step away. Alright, Hill, go with Watler. Given that we
Go without the bandana.
find AT, you can take that, but we'll work all that
No,
out when we get the equipment.
You don't have a
Supposed to be on
bandana.
the ground. Hey,
I didn't touch it.
I'll
He's
go with
asking.
Watler.
don't touch it.
Yes, Daddy.
Shut up. Alright. Goshen go with Watler.
Aye.
And the rest of you go with Josa.
Got you.
We'll work out the roles, like I said, when we find the equipment, assuming that we find enough of our
Oh my god!
special
Why did
roles.
this man just jump off?
I hate all of you.
Fell off.
Who jumped off? Ah, yeah.
Muggle.
We fucking fight.
Stout, are you here?
I'm here.
Alright, Josa.
Fucking psych the slot. Oh, this man.
Alright. Watler, you'll be 1-1. Josa, you'll be 1-2. So, Watler, frequency 5-1. Josa, frequency 5-2. I will be on 5-0.
Check, 5-2.
Both of you do a
You got
radio
it.
check with me.
Radio check.
Radio check 5-1.
Lady Charlotte.
Take 5 minutes.
So you know how to set an alternate frequency?
Radio check
Yes,
5-1.
5-0, right?
Yeah, 5-0.
Lady Charlie.
Radio check 5-0.
Loud.
Lima Charlie 5-0.
Who was Voodoo 1-1?
Waller.
Yeah, I'm not here, but for other reasons, I would recommend you have an alternate channel set up on 4.9.
It's not. Alright. So teams are even. Alright.
Radio check 5-2.
Not really. I'm just tagging along with Joe's until we get to the stash, I guess.
Do you have any questions for me on what you should be doing? Or you think you're good? Joseph.
Sorry, what?
Do you have any questions on what you should be doing as team leader, or do you think you're good to go?
I think I'm good for the moment.
Alright. Well, I mean, if at any time, obviously we'll be in roleplay, but just let me know if you need help with something, and I'll do my best. This one should be pretty straightforward, at least it seems like it should be. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, one thing real quick, so we have make sure that there's no radio issues. Would you all please check your inventory right now and hover over your radio, and behind the JEM, what number does it say for you?
Well,
Got 4.
6.
8.
Yeah, perfect. Because we can actually spawn in with radio safely now because it assigns an individual number to everyone. Perfect, okay. Alright, so what happened story-wise? Essentially, we just moved to Mapali with a patrol boat. There's one issue is, which you haven't heard about because I haven't posted about, that on our way here we were contacted by the Royal Savorian Navy, and there's a very high possibility that we won't be able to go with the ship much longer without them finding out that we are not a part of their navy. The only reason they believe it is that we originally stole the ship from them.
oh.
And about Darwin's execution, I'm pretty sure you read about that. Even if you want to free him at this point, we wouldn't make it there in time. We are way too far away. As for you, Scarfin, I will give you advice through Steam Chat. You know what you're here for. You want to meet up with Thomas Jean. You want to find the stashed equipment and the documents.
So you'll give me direction at like best places to check out.
It will kind of show you. I will kind of show you via the story where you have to go. But the place you should go on land is the city of Modrava.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
And then you just go from there. The things will be happening, and they will kind of guide you to where you have to go.
All right. So.
Also, whoever you assign to medic, I mean, Morris is also going to be the medic, but when you assign someone to be a CLS, please tell me, obviously in text chat, so I can assign them to as a medic via Zeus, so they can actually be a proper CLS.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say, since the teams are already even, Barker, you can just be CLS since you're qualified to do that anyway. So you could just assign him now, then we get it done with. Then, Barker, you can just stick with me, okay? Just stick with Morrison and I, because the teams are already even. Because I'm assuming Reuter's going to split off anyway, so.
Hopefully. Depends on what we find in the stash, right?
What frequency should I be on?
5-0.
Is there any further questions before we enable roleplay and gets us going?
I think so.
Perfect. I also want to thank you that you all kinda, well, except for Miles, who fucking jumped off the ship. And I hope it was really an accident. I believe you it was one. Other than that, you all have been behaving really well during briefings and debriefings, and I thank you for that because it makes things a lot easier for me and all the other leadership. Now, people enable roleplay. So have fun, let me disappear first since I don't exist anyway.
One day you'll
God.
stop mocking us for that.
Oh, another spider mirage. Exact. Oh well, hold on. I guess I'll wait for everybody to show up.
Oh yeah, let's run up. Let's run up,
Yeah.
dude.
So in my defense, the exact first shot that they fired knocked me out unconscious.
Yeah, I thought, I assumed you were still alive,
I
and
do not have a radio.
Same.
I guess I mean,
Well, that's great. No radio, we
shit.
don't have rolled equipment, so we better find our bodies.
That thing better not explode, is what we're trying to say.
wait, you don't have a radio? I have a radio.
I got no radio.
Same.
Interesting. I don't know why that is.
I don't know. Alright, guys, I shouldn't have run it. I should have veered left or right. But I was feeling ballsy.
To be fair,
I mean, to be fair, it was working right up until it wasn't. And I had a chance, but, nah.
I was on the wrong side.
I got out of the vehicle before I
once
got
we
shot.
crashed, I kind of got shot.
You were right. The windows were armored, but they fired too many, and I got hit. I was kind of hoping they'd lose their mags, but nope, they didn't run out of ammo until I died.
Thank you, God.
Radio check.
I gotcha.
Alrighty, cool.
Where are you running to? An island
He just
in the middle
feels
of
like
nowhere.
running. You know what? Let the boy run.
And if my calculations are correct, he should be on the far left side of the map to the south-southwest of where we spawned.
Okay, nerd.
I believe that is correct.
I believe we're gonna be teleported.
Oh no, it's not correct.
Isn't?
Oh.
Oh hey, I can hear squad call from here.
Are they screaming?
Oh, I found it. We're at the very north of the map, on an island towards the northwest corner.
Yeah, we have to be in the northwest because I can still hear them on the fucking radio.
They're screaming?
No.
The hell throws smoker that far out? No, I mean, anyone see that smoke on the hill? I mean, fair enough, but that's far shot.
That was a quick Shiza.
got food I can have? We're really close.
Oh.
You have to die.
Keep in mind the rang.
I have chicken rang that. No.
Do?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, wait, maybe.
I think someone gave that to me. I didn't have that before.
You could alerting our enemies where they are.
The sounds of munching.
Sit down again. Yes. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, first off, remember, after the briefing, the server will just restart. For my part, I don't have too much to say. I very much enjoyed being that dick lieutenant, to be honest. But as for how the actual op went, because I wasn't too much with you guys on the ground to really tell myself, I will give the word to Section Leader Scarfin right away to start the debrief off.
Alright. So, as always.
God damn it.
Did you just take a smoke in real life then, huh?
I might just do that. Thank you for the suggestion.
Welcome.
Alright, so overall, I thought that was a pretty great op. It was a lot of fun. Definitely kind of unique. I think everyone did a really good job. There weren't too many instances where we really got bogged down. I think pretty much all the times where we took contact, we handled it really well. Like when we got the supplies and there was that tiny building, we were all trying to stay behind cover. I don't think anyone died there, even though they were pretty far away. We ran from the truck over to the building, we shot back, and we took care of them, and pretty much every other point since then, I think handled the enemies really well. I know when Watler's team rolled up on that checkpoint, you guys pretty much got annihilated. I didn't expect everyone to die, so it's kind of shitty, but nothing you guys could have really done. But I know the rest of us just rolled through the fucking checkpoint and fucking killed everyone like really fast and didn't really take major casualties, so I thought that was actually really impressive. I was pretty happy with how well that went. In the forest too, overall I think casualties were pretty low besides the Humvee, but that was kind of tough. The op was kind of tough from my point of view. It kind of has been not having Schneider be there to give us actual orders. I know I was in contact with the major and that helped a lot. It was still tough at certain times, like do we keep moving on the road, do we go off the road, and I think that was the best idea, because if we just kept driving down the road, we probably would have got fucked up even more. But Watler and Josie both did really well. Josie, I really couldn't tell this was your first time. I thought you did a pretty good job. I didn't really need to hold your hand at all, other than the radio frequencies, and we might need to go through that again. I don't know how easy you'll remember that. It's kind of tricky to get used to, but and besides throwing all those grenades at the beginning, I mean, I think you did a good job. Other than that, that's inexcusable, and you'll never be allowed to team lead again. So I hope you enjoyed it. But overall, good job by everyone. Good attendance. I know it's Easter, but still thank you all for showing up. It was a ton of fun. Don't have any real gripes. Good job.
See now?
But Watler, you next.
It was Holloway's fault. That's all I'm gonna say on that incident. And otherwise, 1-1 did good. I mean, I don't think we lost anybody except for that and Hill right near the start. If I recall correctly. So, all told, I'd call that a good op. It was fun. Getting shot down and surviving is always a fun treat.
I have no fucking clue how that happened.
Yeah, I'm amazed so many people.
Sure, it wasn't intentional.
It was fun. It was fine. It was cinematic as all hell. That's all that matters.
Right, Josa, tell us about your first time.
I think it was pretty good. I might be wrong, but I don't think anyone in my squad actually died once, so that's good. I felt like an idiot with those grenades at the beginning. Face planted my face into the desk a few times, but you know, I ran out, so that didn't happen again. Yeah, no, it was good. My team did a good job communicating, I think. So I'd like to thank you all for that. I don't know. I'm kind of curious how you guys, Miles and Malgar and Stout, felt about me leading the team. So yeah, I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, you can give your opinions now.
Yeah, I think it went really well. So I don't have any main problems.
Well, I just want to say I'm so proud of Josa. I remember when I first was on the mic as in rule, when I was still team leading a little bit back in the Wildlands. And look at how grown up he's become now. I'm so proud.
Thanks, Ryder.
Yeah, medic, I was about to say.
Yeah, so first off that, we're pretty good. Not having medical supplies for the gang, especially that grenade, sucks. I hate you, Jones. No, I'm kidding. I love you.
Don't worry, it only happened twice in the future. I mean, never again.
Only twice. Other than that, yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you for the extra crates. I love you. Happy CLS was nice as usual, thank God. Besides medical stuff, random comment. Fuck the senior lieutenant, I'm keeping my beret. That's all I have to say. No matter what he says. He can shoot me, I'm keeping it.
You're gonna listen to what we tell you.
On that note, I feel it would be most fair if Morrison could keep his beret as long as he can stay alive. When he dies, he can no more beret.
Ooh.
Well, they just
like
gave
that.
Schneider a terrible.
But what if he story kills you?
Every single sniper will now be Schneider just trying to
I
kill
hope
Morrison.
they've been shooting at me. I mean, shit, I'm the biggest target there is.
Okay, moving on. Next is how did the difficulty feel? I want to say one thing, since we will be in Shiza next official op. Well, it's up to you if that is good or bad news, but since the SSDF is kinda half reactivated to go to Shiza, we will have a proper chain of command, you will have supplies, you will have friendly units around, and you will have a proper briefing on what your objective is. It's up to you if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Other than that, how did the difficulty feel today?
Needs to be harder.
You would say that, wouldn't you, Parker?
Yeah, no.
I think it was pretty good.
I want the survival thing that like gives you hunger and thirst to go down even faster.
Alright, I don't agree with that.
I mean, in the desert it would make
We're
sense.
not eating every 5 minutes. We're not doing it right.
That's a desert.
No, I did say in the past that once we got into the desert, the thirst was going down a lot faster, if you remember.
Yeah, I
like
do.
at the beginning of the unit.
Ree, take it out. I want pretty screenshots, Ree.
We have taken it out once before, and
I
you
know.
all know how that ended.
I know. Still gonna complain.
I just want to say fuck that rocket or whatever it was that took out the helicopter. Cause we loaded
That's
all
just
the
some
crates
random
in there.
dude. Or
That
did
would've been
you
great
shoot
if
him?
we kept that.
All I said was Artie.
An accident that wasn't planned, and it was an artillery shell.
It did
Wasn't
not crash.
planned.
It's a fuss!
Artillery.
Shells that landed like not right beneath us, but near us, and took out the whole helicopter in one hit.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was.
But we all survived it.
shitty, but at the same time, it was epic, so I don't regret it.
But most of us survived that.
Not epic.
Like, think about it. Who died from that?
Yeah,
Like, who died from that?
Got knocked out.
Did
I
anyone
think
actually
anyone
die?
died. Just went unconscious.
I was
Just
sitting in a
good to
helicopter
know.
for like
But
5
it
minutes.
was
I don't
because
realize
of the
I was
great
conscious.
medical attention.
I was wondering, do you get healed? Because like I thought I was gonna be unconscious for a while.
I think we did, because I was still wondering when I got out of that thing.
People did a good work on getting everyone else up.
I mean, still
Just
doesn't
fast.
change the fact we all should have died anyway. So.
We should have died tons of times.
Don't complain.
Look,
It's good. That
we've
means
been
if you get
blessed.
the crashes more often, you still survive.
Oh yes, of course. It's like an immunity.
Let's
All the same.
move into the story. How did the story feel today?
Felt good. I wasn't.
Don't like that, Lieutenant.
Yeah, fuck that, Lieutenant.
Oh,
I'm gonna shoot him. Call him in.
Hey,
Lieutenant's
Supplies,
great.
get shot.
I got a spiel.
You gotta be like.
Always got a spiel.
Yeah, I got a spiel.
Yeah.
One thing, Holloway, no one was dying for 5 minutes, so I don't want to hear that.
Alright, so I was dying for 10 minutes today.
That's way too
Alright,
long.
you know what?
Shouldn't do that.
Kind of unrelated, funny story first. I'm really pissed off that when we came up to that checkpoint, the very first round that any of them shot hit me square in the face and knocked me unconscious. That's why we hit the checkpoint.
That's how it
At
goes
least-
sometimes.
At least I can guarantee you it wasn't me. I was just a machine gun guy who opened up on you once you were stuck in that barricade.
I was so confused because I knew they were coming and then they were just there and I was like, what? I'm like, this can't be right. And then they just started shooting and I was like, what the fuck?
So here's my story spiel. First of all, Lieutenant Dickwad over there is gonna get shot before we leave Shiza. I'm telling you that for a fact.
Great.
Number two, in terms of the prisoner, in RP, Skov, I feel like you broke OPSEC really, really hard by telling some random guy everything that we were doing there. Like, our entire secret mission just
It's
went to
not
some
uncommon
guy.
from this platoon, to be honest.
Yeah, we're bad with it.
I know. It runs in the family.
Yeah.
No, I keep my mouth shut on sensible things.
So my question before I get into the second part of my spiel: how did they know that Schneider's wife had some random folder from Micah Silo? If you tell me they
We're
didn't,
finding that out.
Alright, so either A, we have a mole, in which case we need to kill the lieutenant because I think he's the mole, or two, we were lied to and it's still over there, and I happen to have a helicopter with me.
I think we were lied to. For instance, the major, like, he told us that there was no tank platoon, but it came down. Well, tank came down the road anyway.
Oh shit, we should have gone.
That's why I was that's what I was telling you earlier. But you're like,
Well, we were still gonna go, but I.
No, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. We were holding there. Those planes. Alright, so the supply cache, which was supposedly super secret, was in a house in the middle of everything, in the open, getting strafed by planes.
No, he did tell me that. He didn't say it was hidden somewhere. He told me that it was literally just right off the road. So he didn't lie about that.
He doesn't have to lie about it in order for it to be a setup.
That's true.
In the open,
What I can
absolutely
tell you-
zero cover.
I can tell he was outspoken anything just based on what you already know, so you know Thomas Jean had knowledge about that documents, and Micah Silo had, because he gave you that information that Micah Silo is dead. And you don't know if Micah Salo gave the information to anyone else other than Thomas Jean. I'm just putting that out there.
I don't think he would have. I think he only would have trusted it to Thomas Jean, thinking he
I'm not
was an
saying he
ally
did.
that could
I'm just
protect
saying
it.
it's a possibility.
I don't think he would have, because on his deathbed, Mike Asilo would refuse to give me the information until the sergeant got there. It was only after I convinced him that the sergeant wasn't going to make it in time that he told me.
so
I think Thomas Jean is both an asshole and a traitor. Every step of this, he's been lying to us, or setting us up in some way. Bye, Barker traitor. Okay, bye.
Excuse me? I was about to leave. Excuse me?
Look, he set us up with the supply cache in the open to be strafed by planes. He lied to us about tank
User
platoons.
left your channel.
Sent us into a checkpoint. Great scouting guy.
And also told us to wait while they took the documents.
I think we're betrayed. I really do.
I saw that. If I hadn't pulled over the truck, we would have driven in there with the truck. Is that what you would have wanted?
I drove into it with a truck, yes.
Yeah, you all die.
They said in the story post his officially moved to the 14th. What date is it?
I rest my case. Major Gene's a traitor. We should kill him.
Oh crap! It's 14th now.
Well, it's 13th at this moment or during this arc, and
this operation, we are not going to be
even
able
if we
to
tried to
save him.
get to him in time, we wouldn't arrive there in time. So.
Gotcha.
Have a helicopter.
That thing doesn't have infinite fuel, and I don't think, the enemy anti-air would get us.
We could go along the coast, go back to the ship, and then scavenge what fuel we can from the ship. I don't know if that's convertible. I don't know if we can use the same fuel from the ship for the helicopter, but
It's not happening.
You want me to open up that can of worms again? That ship fuel is not plane fuel.
Look, it's basically the same. It all comes out of the ground.
I'm talking about when the fuel of the helicopter is full, and we can't make it to the place, how are we supposed to take that extra fuel with us when we are in the helicopter that needs the fuel? And the tank is full. I don't know how we are supposed to do that.
We could take the boat as far as it can go with the fuel it has, and take the helicopter the rest away.
We're already as far as we go, my dude.
I guess we have to do another vote about what we do.
Hey, look, we're already as far as we can go with the ship. Mapelli is a seaside state, so now we're taking this helicopter to Shiza over land. This is the second part of the journey.
no, everything is going to be a lot
I
more.
want to dig a canal to Shiza.
Helicopter in roleplay. There's no going back to the ship. We're already on our way there.
Besides, they had boats going towards our ship, so probably gone.
Before we discuss this further, I want to get some promotions over with real quick. Then we can discuss further. Oh. Soldier Class 1 Joser into the center of the circle.
Oh, my boy!
Yeah.
You have reached the minimum requirements for your next promotion. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be promoted, and that's why you're now a specialist class 2. Congratulations.
Woo!
Shut up, Malgon. That didn't happen. It's conspiracy.
Soldier Class 3 Goshen into the center of the circle.
Woo!
You have as well reached the minimum requirements for your next promotion. You haven't blown up any debriefs, so I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be promoted. So you're hereby a Soldier Class 2. Congratulations.
Good for Rick.
And Soldier Class 3 Stout into the center of the circle.
Woo!
You have reached the minimum requirements for your demotion.
Okay.
I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be, so you're hereby demoted to Soldier Class 2. Congratulations. Okay, just so in case someone has to leave before we continue discussing the story, is there anything else regarding the unit or anything you would want to address?
All I have to say is thank you for the beret upgrade.
Just want to get your hopes up.
Expect to keep
Alright, listen here. Gene is the asshole. I'm 100% The more I think about it, it's the only explanation. I don't think Mike Asilo would have given that information to anybody else.
The heck is Gene?
Major
Are
Gene,
you
the guy.
sure?
Oh my god.
Well, if you
Gosh.
weren't around at the beginning of this unit, you most likely do not know him. I give you that. One of the original characters. Let's put it like that.
No, I'm saying they're just holding Delron and just saying they're executing him. And really, he's just giving him out information.
Dorma becomes the next like terrorist.
Honestly, who knows? Dormont could be the leader of the next country.
They had like some rebels trying to save him, so who knows? He links up with them.
Ah, nah, he's dead now. Did you hear? They increased the soldiers as well at that place. So unless there come even a greater force of rebels to try to free him and failing again, I don't see him surviving the next 2 days.
Great.
I can't help but notice we have night vision goggles. Are those gonna come up? Are we gonna have night ops here?
Eventually.
God.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Night ops are just like the most awful thing on the face.
No, I love night ops. It's the best thing.
No.
Holloway, mark his words now.
I also want you to make you all aware, if you haven't read in the news and announcement channel, there's some things coming up in the next weeks. Any further? Anyone wanting to say anything else regarding the story or regarding anything else?
Regarding the announcement that you made, can I join the Zeus team?
Sure. Once that comes up, I will be sure to contact you to join the Zeus/mission team.
Vote we remove Morrison's dumb hat.
Yeah, if you convince Morrison to take off his red beret, I will be sure to reward you with a lot of gold, a lot of Savorian gold.
Never convinced me, even with a bullet to my head. Not gonna lie, if he asked me to take it off again, I'd say, shoot me if you want to take it off. I was literally gonna say that.
You remember no shooting in the debrief.
Yeah, I meant like in character, back. But
So what happens, Schneider, out of curiosity, if we shoot him in RP?
Do you think he'd tell us?
I'm just asking.
Looks if we shoot you, would you die?
Lieutenant Douchedick. I don't remember his name.
Wyckoff.
Well, if you RP shoot him because you want to kill him, he will be dead. But there will be consequences, obviously. Unless you are able to cover it up so well that no one will know.
I mean, what if he gets shot and we just go save him?
No, I
like
we
me
had our chance.
trying to
We could've shot him
RP
in the
kill robots for
helicopter
half a
crash.
century. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment.
Oh no, we need him to get the supplies. So look, here's the plan. We kill him after we get the supplies. You pick up an enemy weapon and you shoot him from the front.
Okay.
During the firefight, of course, so that he's taking fire from enemy guys.
Okay.
We can report that, and nobody will think twice.
We shouldn't kill him because he shouldn't kill him. I think he hates. I don't think he.
Saying as much, of course, since it's a group, I wouldn't, if it comes to this decision, just wouldn't let one guy be like, okay, I'm gonna kill this character, it's gonna happen, but, if a certain number of people in this group is going to, kill him, then that's what happens.
But I think we shouldn't kill him, A, because of the resources he has, and B, because he might just hate us in particular.
Just because we're not fucking complete pieces of shit, we shouldn't do it.
A piece of shit.
Well, unless you all want a Roman Senate style lynch him like Caesar, I don't see him dying anytime soon.
I say we Senate lunch him like Caesar. Agreed.
Oh my goodness.
The only problem I have with that is, from pulling a Caesar on him, is we don't have enough knives, and I don't think we should be wasting bullets on him.
That's your primary concern. We don't have the knives.
Also, we haven't befriended him yet. We have to be one guy who becomes best friends. Then it'll be exactly like Caesar's.
The thing would be everybody would have to put one bullet into him.
out of different ideas of what we should do. For the sake of not dragging this debriefing on forever, I suggest you, I'll be in the Discord for a while after this, but I suggest that you all post your quote-unquote ideas in the Discord chat, because I'm reading this, and if I see that there's many people with different ideas of what we should do, then as usual there will be a vote put up, and whatever you vote for, that's where the nuke is gonna land.
What channel?
Yes, Holloway.
I have one more question. When do I get helicopters back? Because I miss them dearly.
Ever.
No, you're looking forward to Shiza, right? Because that's where it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Because that's where real combat is gonna come back. Real organized combat. That also means a lot of shit is going to come
We're
towards
gonna
us.
get tanks too.
Can fly planes too. I'm just throwing that out there.
Sure, I mean,
trades.
attendance is still great today. It's a bit lower than usual. Usually we have like 16, but that's because of Easter. But if we have like 16, I don't mind having 1 or 2 guys, you know, not being with the infantry and doing planes or something. It's not like I'm opposed to that.
So Schneider, I have a question. Is there going to be some type of post of like about? You said the SSDF is kind of like reforming to go to Shiza, but is that like in an official capacity, or is that just like word of mouth? It's like, hey, I heard they're reforming the SSDF. You know, is it like an official thing that's happening, or is it kind of just like whoever they can get a hold of is going there?
Whatever they can get a hold of. It's not that the Republican government or the royal government have sent and reformed the SSDF. The SSDF is doing that by their own. Partially because it was Micah's side as well. That's why we're going to Shiza, because we want to fuck over the BWD. That's the enemy there. We will have an organized structure. There will be officers in command of us, even above that, senior lieutenant, and we will go from there.
Fuck.
Right. Any final comments, questions? But I'm gonna all for attending, despite it being Easter.
Have a good
and
one.
User left
I
your channel.
hope to see you next stop again.
User left your channel.
Hello.
Yes, I am being possessed by a marshal. Fear my power. You cannot resist my power.
User left your channel.